Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. The Hindu editorial dictation heading is एंड द इम्प्यूनिटी। जैसे कि आप सब जानते हैं कि आज की जो मुख्य न्यूज़ है सभी न्यूज़पेपरों में क्या है, जो नागालैंड में काफ़ी सारी डेथ हुई हैं, हमारे सोल्जर भी काफ़ी शहीद हुए हैं। ये नागालैंड में कुछ ये ऑपरेशन था। ओके, उसकी वजह से कुछ नाइन सिविलियन कुछ सोल्जर्स या कुछ मतलब काफ़ी पर्सनों की डेथ हुई है नागालैंड में। देखो देखो क्या बोला गया है। द बोटेक्स आर्मी ऑपरेशन इन नागालैंड इज येट अनदर रीजन वाई AFCPA शुड गो। ये आपका आर्टिकल इम्पोर्टेंट आर्टिकल है आपका। 6 कोल माइनर्स की किलिंग एंड 9 सिविलियंस एंड ए सोल्जर इन द आफ्टरमैथ ऑफ द इंसिडेंट। आफ्टरमैथ का यहाँ पे मीनिंग क्या होता है? आउटकम। काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट आर्टिकल है हमारे लिए, इसलिए हम डिटेल में डिक्टेट करेंगे इसको @100 वर्ड पर मिनट। सो बी रेडी, स्टार्ट। Notwithstanding the rationale provided by the Union government and the armed forces for the horrific killing of 6 coal miners and the deaths of 9 civilians and a soldier in the aftermath of the incident in Mon district, the residents of Nagaland and indeed many in northeast India will only read this incident as an outcome of impunity accorded by the Armed Forces Special Powers Act or AFSPA. It is no wonder that two chief ministers, Konrad Sagma of Meghalaya and Nifnu Rayo of Nagaland, have immediately demanded its repeal. The act remains in place in Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, 3 districts of Arunachal Pradesh, and areas falling within the jurisdiction of 8 police stations of the state bordering Assam, with the authority to use force or open fire to maintain public order in distributed areas. The firing on the vehicle carrying the coal miners in Otting village, home to the Konak Naga community, was carried out by soldiers of the 21 Para Commando Unit and attributed to a case of mistaken identity. This action should be problematic even within the purview of AFSPA, as soldiers who open fire can do so only after warning the person found in contravention of the law. The armies and later Union Minister of Home Amit Shah's contention that the vehicle was shot at only after the miners refused to cooperate when asked to stop seems incongruous, as this was not an action in the manner border seeking to take an aim on armed infiltrators, but an operation well within the country's boundaries. That an ambush was purportedly laid on insurgents on the of the Khalpik young faction following an intelligence input, and yet a civilian vehicle which offered no hostility was fired upon, suggests that the armed forces were to trigger happy and showed barely any intent in securing order, which is the purpose of their presence in the region. The government has promised an inquiry by special investigation team. It is clear that the continued reliance on AFSPA as a way to impose public order must be brought to a halt, and the long pending demand for its repeal acceded to. Unfortunately, the incident could put a spanner in the Naga peace talks between the government and the National Socialist Council of Nagalism and 7 national political groups for a solution that has been in the works. The secretive nature of the talks, largely due to the government's smoke and mirrors approach to the peace accord, has not helped matters either. An approach that shows genuine remorse for the actions, brings the culprits to book, and seeks rapprochement with the Konyak Nagas through compensation for the violence. Besides a renewed purpose of conclude the peace talks with the Naga groups is now the only imperative. Full stop.